Hi everyone, I want to greet you from Phoenix, Arizona. We're at the 2024 Best Practices in Ministry Conference. You can see behind me that there are thousands of people here and all sorts of exhibitions from different ministries from around the country. It's a great time of learning, it's a great time of refreshment. The weather's not too bad. 70 plus, hitting 80 tomorrow. So we're going to do ponderings here from the courtyard of the church where we're meeting. And this morning we were at a session and the guy that was speaking shared a verse that really resonated with me. I hadn't noticed it before, and it was from 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 8. And it says, "For not only has the word of the Lord sounded forth from you in Macedonia and Achaia, but your faith in God has gone forth everywhere, so that we need not say anything." Isn't that an amazing finish to that verse? Your faith in God has gone everywhere, so that we need not say anything. I would say that one of the emphasis of this conference, in fact, the emphasis, is being missional minded as a church, to really have a desire as a church family and put that into action, that people would come to Christ and that people would mature in their faith. And as I've been thinking about how it is that that happens, I think it really boils down to the basics that it's always boiled down to, and that is, first of all, God's people loving Him and expressing their love for Him. That's something that draws people to the faith. And then God's people loving one another and genuinely caring for each other and demonstrating that in practical ways, that draws people to the faith. And then God's people caring for those in their community in practical ways, so that others see their love and the love of Christ through them, and that draws people to the faith, and ultimately, or also loving people throughout the world and bringing the love of Christ throughout the world, either personally going or financially supporting those who have been sent to bring the gospel. One of the things that's interesting to me as you look at all of these different exhibits is that the gospel is being brought to people in so many different ways. Let me just share a few of them. It's being brought through schools. It's being brought through comfort, care, dog ministry. It's being brought through camping. It's being brought through counseling. It's being brought through education. It's being brought through deaf ministry, through prayer ministry. It's being brought through missions. It's being brought through trips to Israel. It's being brought through radio programs. It's being brought through the Museum of the Bible, where the curator for that is here at the conference. And what's interesting is that God has prepared different people in such unique ways to bear witness to the gospel. So maybe the Lord has prepared you in a unique way, a way that seems so ordinary to you, but is radically different than the way that God has prepared other people. So consider how it is that God has prepared you to make a difference in your church, our church, in the community, and ultimately throughout the world. I pray that the Lord will bless your day and that you will walk in faith and repentance, and that your love for the Lord and for others will draw people to the faith. Press on in the Lord.